Made it to the league, this is not Pac-10. Headline set, that's a big back end. Let the beat drop, bring that back in. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang it. These no can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If Hit Boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury.
National Football League, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Ravens and the Patriots, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
There's just something special about week 1, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I am excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And that'll keep the drive going. He's got the first down, up past the 40-yard line. In motion comes Andrews. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. On the option, they give it to Henry. And he's going to lose yardage on this play. They knock him back to the midfield stripe.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Jackson on 3rd and 2. Open receiver is Marshall. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design as receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he will get into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Marcus Jones now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
Toward the middle, that one caught by Watson. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Marshall is on the move. On play action, here's Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
Now, deep ball for Bateman. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Here's May. He's got his man Brown. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal. He'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Here's a run. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Working out of the gun, it's May. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it. Powering forward. He's in. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, Patriots. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. And the Patriots will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Hopkins sent in motion. And this one is caught, but the momentum, that'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing.
On 4th down, the turn for the Patriots. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Patriots offense starting to trot out for this next possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. From the gun, here's a handoff, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. From out of the gun, here's May. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Here's Bryce Baringer now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Ravens offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. From the gun, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. The left side into the hands of Hopkins. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing. On 3rd down, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. A gain there of 11. First down, Baltimore.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And this ball batted away and incomplete. Asante Samuel that time, all over him in cover. They'll send a tight end in motion. Play action now. Jackson. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now, Jackson. Taking off. He'll try to get there. Here's Jordan Stout now. He's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Williams in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. The veteran Kenny Clark in on the stop. They send the tight end in motion. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And that'll keep the drive going. He's got the first down up past the 40-yard line. May going to look to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
That'll be complete to Gibson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's May. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Williams in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. May. He'll get this out to the left flat. And they'll take this down inside the 35. May to the air once more. That's to the big tight end, Laporta. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just
fighting for the marker. He loses the football. And the defense has it. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. And his motion's right. Scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. That's on the center, Tyler Linderbaum. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Gonna go right back to Henry. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. 3rd and 9. They'll send a tight end in motion right. Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. This one to the tight end, Trotman. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Baltimore. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll go play action with May. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd and 10. To throw now, May. He finds Bell. That's caught. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Throwing now is May. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Here's May again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
The Ravens offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. Hopkins sent in motion. He'll get this out wide.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Now a give up the middle. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Jackson looking to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. May to throw on 2nd down. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
3rd and short. And here is May. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, New England. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Point after, coming up here. The kick is good. And the Pats will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. 2 minutes remaining here in this first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Open man is Hopkins. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack. Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Patriots offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. It's caught by the tight end Laporta. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing is May. Trying to set up the screen, but he just had to spike that one. This will be incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6. To throw is May. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. May to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw again is May. That's over the middle. Taken in by Laporta. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. On 3rd and 2, it's May. He'll try to run for it. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's May. Oh, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now, May. That'll be complete to Gibson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
It's 4th down. Bryce Behringer in punt formation for the Patriots.
So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the...
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. From the 6, here comes a return. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Patriots offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
Here's May. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Patriots first down.
Handoff here, up the middle. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but
Holding.
usually
Offense.
that's a holding penalty. Cole Strange, former first-round pick, guilty there. May going to look to throw.
For Christian Watson, incomplete. Peyton Wilson on the coverage.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. 3rd down and 9. May to the air once more. They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, New England.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Patriots first down.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll only get down to around the 42.
At the 42-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll stick with him again. And good hard running will get him down close to a 1st down. Might be a yard short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to get this one on the ground. He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's 4th down. And the Patriots ready to kick it away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10.
Roughing the kicker. Defense. Automatic 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells.
And he'll take it on in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, New England.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The visitors' offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. seconds sent in motion. And a nice defensive play there coming through to make the play in the backfield. It is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
The home team's offense and Drake May making their way back out. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw now, May. He finds Bell. That's caught.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. On 2nd down, it's May. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. A big play after being backed up. An even 40 yards. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. The man in motion is Watson. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's 3rd and 2. Here's Gibson. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. The man in motion is Watson. And a nice defensive play there. Good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yardage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Right back to Watson. Another grab. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Throwing now is May. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Jackson out of the pistol. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he's going to be brought down up past the player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the option, they give it to Henry. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. They'll try again here, second and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Third and long for Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Ravens bring their punt team out. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air, and with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. Throwing is May. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's May. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. Throwing on third down is May. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10. a give. Heading right, it's Henry. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Second down, Jackson. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up. Back to throw, Jackson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. They only need a yard, and it's fourth down. They'll run for it with Henry. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. First and 10. The man in motion is Watson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 19-yard line.
From out of the gun, here's May. He'll get this out to his running back. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal. Throw again is May. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down. Working out of the gun. It's May. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
He'll get across the 20. They'll motion a tight end right. On 1st and 10, Jackson. This one to the tight end, Troutman. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Marshall is on the move. Jackson now on 2nd down. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. In motion comes Walker. Jackson up top again. Taken in, it's Tez Walker. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson on 3rd and 2. Open receiver is Marshall. He's got it.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Here's a 2nd and 9. In motion comes Andrews. To the air one more time with Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. The completion will get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Again, it's Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon, and frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. There's the veteran tight end, Andrews. 2nd down and 8. Hopkins sent in motion. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance.
And he gets into the end zone for the 2. So it's not over yet. It's back to a 2-score game.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he'll take this forward only to about the 46-yard line. On 2nd down, it's May. That's a short one caught by Laporta. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Williams in motion. 3rd and short. And here is May. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a 1st down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
They'll go with a counter on 1st down. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
At the Ravens' 27-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. On 2nd down, they'll run. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. And he's going to go backwards again. They went to him twice in a row. The defense stops him twice in a row for loss. And now it's fourth down. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
They'll drop to throw. The left side into the hands of Hopkins. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger, up past the 25. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still one timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
And it's Christian Gonzalez. And the Patriots will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout to get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the Patriots. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.